Okay, so here's all the ingredients you're gonna need, minus the Oreos, ignore that. But you're gonna need a 1/3 cup of melted vegan butter. I just went ahead and melted it so it's ready for the video. Some vanilla, some cinnamon, also nutmeg, but I don't have that. So just like add that in if you have it, which you should, because it makes it better. Some maple syrup, some regular sugar. I just have like these two kinds. I'm just gonna kind of like mix them together because I am, but this is just raw cane sugar and this is some like stevia blend. But basically you just need a cup of sugar. Any sugar you have works, and then any non-dairy milk. I'm using original unsweetened almond milk. Great. And then of course sweet potatoes, specifically 3 cups of mashed sweet potatoes. I just boiled these. You can also bake them, but I just boiled it because it was faster. So I'm gonna mash them because they are still steaming, as you can see, and not mashed. So we're gonna do that. Wow, that was literally so much easier. Last year I made this exact casserole, but instead of like boiling the peeled and cubed sweet potatoes, I like baked them and then like went from there. And that just like, first of all, it took forever to bake, and then second of all, like, I don't know, they just didn't like bake enough because I was getting impatient, and also I had to like be to the potluck at a certain time because it was for a potluck, which is also, this is what I'm making. That's what I'm making this for. Anyways, I would recommend boiling them. But if you have the time to like bake them, then you can go for it. But like boiling all the way, look how easy these are mashed. Okay, great. So now that we have approximately 3 cups of mashed sweet taters, love it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add the melted vegan butter. So this is a 1/3 cup of vegan butter. I just use Earth Balance, but there's other brands, or you can use margarine. All right, so we're also gonna need 1 cup of sugar. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna do a mixture of like the 2 kinds I have, just because that's how I roll. But you can totally use whatever sugar that you have. Add that right on in. Yeah. Okay. Let's add, okay, we're gonna add a little tiny bit of maple syrup. I would say like about 2 tablespoons, maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on how maple you want it. I just, or if you like really hate maple syrup, you don't have to add this, but I think it makes it taste real good. So we gonna add some vanilla. Yeet. Specifically 1 teaspoon, of course. Oh shit, a little more than 1 teaspoon. We're struggling, it's fine. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 1/4 to 1/2 of nutmeg, which I unfortunately don't have, because I'm a dumb bitch and I forgot to get that at the store when I was getting ingredients. So just pretend there's nutmeg in there. Just kind of depends on how spicy you want it. I personally like nutmeg, so I go for closer to 1/2 teaspoon rather than 1/4, but it's up to you. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of almond milk, or just any non-dairy milk of your choice. Yes. And now we're just gonna mix it together. It is that easy. Wow. Oh yeah. And of course, the entire recipe will be listed in the description. Honestly, I feel like that was too much almond milk, but you live and you learn, you know? So now that it's just nice and beautifully mixed, I'm just gonna like taste it to see if it's like sweet enough or like too sweet, just to make sure. But I am a little sick, so I'm not gonna like dip that back in there. Oh, bitch, that's good as hell. Okay, now what you're gonna do after that super easy first step, kind of, take a pan, a greased pan. I have this one. It doesn't really matter what kind of pan you use, just get it in a pan, put it in the pan. All right, and for the topping, a lot of people I know like to add like pecans, however you say it, whatever. So if you want to do that, you can just kind of make a mixture of the pecans and some flour and brown sugar. I'll leave a little like recipe for that in the description as well. But since I'm making this for a potluck, one of my friends is like allergic to nuts, so I'm not gonna put the nuts on top. Instead, I have vegan marshmallows. Wow, I think these are the Trader Joe's kind. I don't remember since they're not in a labeled bag, as you can see. But these, obviously mini marshmallows would work better, but we're working with what we have. So I'm just gonna take these and like cut them in half and then just like put them throughout the sweet potato. So look how beautiful that looks. They like expand some so it'll cover more of it. Excuse my voice. But now you're gonna take this sweet potato casserole, dear Lord, I hope I don't drop this, and you're gonna put it right in the oven. You're gonna put it in at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. Just make sure that you check on it so he don't burn. Okay, I hope I don't burn myself. Okay, it's in there. Great, now let's set a timer. Yay! Okay, so this is how it came out. The marshmallows do look a little weird, but you know what? Who cares? Not me. They're kind of hard on the top, but you know, whatever, that's besides the point. Yes, so this is the finished product. Also, side note, I'm going to be making, this, like, stuffing, because I like stuffing, and I wanted to bring a vegan one so I could eat it. So, all you do is, like, these are the breadcrumbs with the seasonings and things, and then you boil some vegetable broth and, butter or oil, and then you just like add this in, and then you're like, you let it sit and it's good to go. So I'm gonna try that. So good. And then also I'm bringing this Gardein savory stuffed turkey. I've never tried this kind before. I think I've tried like the field roast, Thanksgiving roast, I don't know what they call it, and one other one, but I don't remember. If you guys have tried this, let me know. I will like update you with what I thought when I'm editing the video, because I'll have eaten this by then. And tell me like what your favorite like vegan like turkey roast or whatever you want to call it is, because I want to make sure I get a good one for like actual Thanksgiving. It's like in the oven right now, and it's like 2 little loaves. So like they look kind of funny, and it came with like 2 packets of gravy, so I'm defrosting them, which looks very terrible, but that's what's happening. So yes, let me know what your favorite vegan roast is. But yes, this is the finished product. So super easy, super simple, and it's really delicious. Everyone loved when I made it at last year's potluck, so hopefully they love it again. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you really hated it, give it a thumbs down. But yeah, let me also know what you guys are gonna make for your Thanksgiving. Yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.